Hey, welcome to my channel. These cards are speaking. So today, I'm just going to do a collective message. We're going to see what Spirit has to say. We're going to start off with the chakra wisdom oracle cards. And then we'll get into some tarot to see. So this is for any sign. This is for the collective. I hope you're doing well. All right, Spirit, what is it that you have for the collective? Trickery. Someone feeling deceived. Someone's feeling deceived by their own emotions. You know, our emotions is what triggers us. Our emotions is what tells us where the problem is. Our emotions tell us it's like the flashlight shining on the issue. So we can hide it. We can act like it's not there. We can push it away. But it's being exposed so that it can no longer affect you. So if you're tricking yourself by your own emotions, like I said, this flashlight is shining on you for a reason, or in this area for a reason. The bottom of the deck is to create some type of balance, to shed light on it. Like something is out of whack, so to speak. Something is off kilter. Something needs to be addressed. And if you don't face it, if you don't tend to it, what could be something small and minute can turn into this giant, like dragon or lizard-like thing. And then it's holding you captive. It's holding you captive, and it's what will be leading and guiding you instead of you. So just like the squirrel, he's collecting nuts for the winter or for a rainy day or to put up, you know, whatever wasn't dealt with has now been captured. And so now this big green giant dragon, monster, lizard, whatever it is now holding captive the very thing that he was trying. And now if you look at it, this acorn that this squirrel was trying to collect is bigger than all the rest of them. It's like it's gotten out of hand, and now it's bigger than what it could have, what it should have been. Okay. All right, Spirit. What else do you have for the collective here? Trickery of your emotions. Expose it's being exposed for a reason, to create balance. And you know the areas that it's been out of kilter, out of whack. Without getting a hold of it, it's going to be bigger than what it is. And then something else will even have a hold of that. Because you think about it, it's like how this tail is now controlling this acorn that's bigger than all the rest of them. You know, because something has gotten out of hand. Pulling tarot at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. You're focusing on what is in front of you. You're focusing on what has not gone right. You're focusing on how you feel. You're focusing on destruction, unfairness. You know, if you look at these Five of Cups, you see how dull these Three of Cups in front of them is, but look how bright and shiny it is behind them. Yeah, it's like there's better things, But if you just focus on the dullness, you focus on what you can't have, you're even going to stay there. Just like with this 5 of Cups, this one cup is bigger than the rest of them. You may be thinking that now you're walking in lack because of a certain situation. But it's, to me, I hear it's an illusion. And it's not to say that you aren't going through what you're going through, but the realness of it, it's trickery. That's where the trickery lies of your emotion. It's like, whose report are you going to believe in this situation? Are you going to believe the voices and the thoughts that's telling you one thing? Or are you going to choose to believe that you can overcome, that you can deal with it? This flashlight is shining on it for a reason, and that whatever is being exposed and coming to the forefront can be dealt with, so that you can stand up and move on from that of the spilt milk, or the loss that you feel like that you've experienced the loss. My spirit, I see the 10 of Swords. Yeah. What are you allowing to impel you? What are you allowing to take you out that doesn't need to take you out? Like I say, it's not to say that it's not real, but I just feel like the realness of it is the illusion or the trickery of it. Because do you not have a God that you can talk to? Do you not have a Holy Spirit that we can call upon, that knows all things? Do we not have a spirit God that we can tap into, that can lead us and guide us through anything? The bottom of the deck is the Lovers. It's a choice. It's a choice what you choose to believe, what you choose to focus on. There's serenity around you. There's sereneness around you. There's peace around you. But if you choose to stay down on your knees, like this 5 of Cups, they're on their knees, they're locked down, and they're staring, and they're focusing on what has not gone right. Followed by the next card, the 10 of Swords. You're going to allow these things to impel you. It's your choice. It's your choice. The Knight of Swords. People are always going to come in with their truth, so to speak. Quote unquote, their truth. I did the little quotation things, with their truth. They're going to come in gallantly, quickly, and it's going to seem official. It's going to seem like this has to be the way. Like, look how they've carried themselves. Look how they've delivered the message. It has to be. But does it line up with your spirit? Does it line up with what God has already told you? Is this message bringing a balance? Is this message bringing confirmation? Is what you have to ask yourself. Because we do have an unction from the Holy One, and we know all things. So if that is the case, whatever someone brings, their truth, so to speak, quote unquote, their truth, does their truth line up with your spirit? Does their truth line up with what God has already told you? The 4 of Pentacles, guarding your heart, is what you should do. Guarding your heart. I didn't mean to shuffle that back in, but guarding your heart against the nonsense. Allowing in only what bears witness with your spirit, with your spirit. Seven of Swords. There's more looking back, more doubt. Don't deceive yourself. Don't deceive yourself. You know, when truths, that's where come, you take what resonates and you leave the rest. That's what you do. That's how you walk in a Four of Pentacles as far as guarding your heart and being guarded. You take what resonates, you leave what's behind. Thank you, Spirit. Look what popped back out. The Four of Pentacles. I'm going to go ahead and put that down there. Thank you, Spirit. That came right back out. All right, let's get two more. Ace of Cups. A new beginning in love. It's a new beginning in loving yourself. A new beginning in loving who this new collective is. Knowing your truth. Not anyone else's truth. Your truth. Like I say, you have an unction from the Holy One and you know all things. Someone's bringing you their truth. If it bears witness, then you accept it. You take what resonates and you leave the rest. All right, let's get one more. Page of Cups. And I hear because someone will always have something to offer. Someone is always going to have something to offer. And so you need to know, who you are. You need to know what your truths are, what you stand for, what you believe, what you accept as your truth. Not being tricked by your emotions. Finding balance. Let's get a Divine Abundance card. Spirit, thank you. What divinely do you want to tell the collective? What do they need to know according to this message? Again, tricked by their emotions. And things get out of hand, becomes bigger than what it is. Spirit, what does the collective need to know for their divine abundance? One more shuffle. What does the spirit, what does the collective need to know, Spirit? Their divine abundance. Detachment. Amen. Detachment. I'll put it there. That is detaching from the negativity. Detaching from what doesn't serve you. Detaching from whatever doesn't line up with you and your spirit. Detaching from the lies of the enemy. And the enemy, it can be our own thoughts sometimes. It could be our own emotions deceiving us. Detaching from what is not truths. I feel like truth with an S on the end. I feel like that's the word. Detaching from what no longer resonates with us, with you. All right. So collective, that is what I have for you. These cards have spoken. I hope this bore witness with you some kind of way. I hope it gave you some type of clarity in some kind of way. And if it did, give a like button. Give a like button. If you hit the like button, that would be great. It helps me connect with your energy and lets me know that you're watching and that this helped and spoke to you in some kind of way. Till next time.